20. Pack led by as many as 11, but the Hokies came back in the second. A.D. Visayo knocking down the three-pointer. That tied the game at 48-48, but the Wolfpack simply would not wilt, and they seized control. Courtney Fells, the three-pointer, he had 16. And NC State is moving on to the title game with the 72-64 win. And they will see some very familiar faces on Sunday here in Tampa, St. Petersburg. North Carolina came in as the #1 seed, and they have been acting like it, taking on Boston College today. And here's how that one went down. Being a sports photographer is not easy. Our own Charlie Mickens getting bowled over by Jared Dudley at the start of this one. UNC then bowling over Boston College, and it was Brandon Wright doing the most damage. He had 20 points. He made 10 shots in this game. Of those 10 shots, 8 of them were dunks. Carolina led by as many as 20. Boston College tried to come back, but Ty Lawson and the Heels were just too much. They win easy again, 71-56.
We're playing harder, we're playing better, we're playing together. So, I mean, we're getting out, like teams we played not too good against during the season, we're playing great against now. We're playing much better. So, I mean, this is what we wanted, this is what we want to do. Playing well, going to the NCAA tournament.
So as you mentioned, it is an all-triangle final here at the ACC tournament. Now, in case you're wondering, the last time NC State and UNC met in the tournament final was 1997. The Tar Heels won that one 74-64. They will be favored tomorrow, and if they play like they did today, the Wolfpack have a big mountain to climb. But so far, they have climbed 3 hills, so maybe a mountain is exactly what should come next for them. Guys, much more to come later in sports, but for now, from Tampa, Mark Armstrong, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
All right, Mark, thank you. And fans across the Triangle are fired up. Not many people predicted a Tar Heel Wolfpack matchup in the final. Rebecca Hall joins us live from the Players Retreat Bar and Restaurant on Hillsborough and Oberlin. Rebecca?
Well, Shay, who would have thought? Can you believe this? You know, a lot of students are still finishing up their spring break out here at NC State, but plenty of Wolfpack fans came out to this bar and restaurant outside of Hillsborough Street to show their support. Donning their brightest Wolfpack red, NC State fans continued riding the so far victorious tournament train.
Get up, get up, get up.
This time, their beloved Pack testing their skills against Virginia Tech.
And when I was in school and growing up, NC State was a power and frankly had more championships and more to brag about than Duke did.
I usually take off like Thursday and Friday of work for the ACC tournament.
All eyes were glued to the tube at the Players Retreat Sports Bar off Hillsborough Street.
Count it. Count that. That's what's up.
The last 2 days have been really good. You know, I'm a diehard State fan, so I'm glad we won, and also being a restaurant bar owner, I'm pretty happy about it as well.
It's now been 3 straight days of hoping and praying Sid's team would continue on.
It's exciting to have a leader and a coach that has the passion for the program that the fans do.
A 10th-seeded team aiming to weed out the pretenders and trying to prove they're not one of them.
Sometimes being lucky is better than being good.
And tomorrow, I think State's going to have to be both good and lucky to knock off UNC. But I did ask one student here today if he's nervous about tomorrow's big game, and he said absolutely not. What was I thinking? We're live in Raleigh tonight. Rebecca Hall, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Very confident Wolfpack fans, Rebecca. Thank you
Sure.
for that. Much more from the ACC tournament is online. Check out the schedule, game highlights, and Mark's video reports from Tampa. It's all on ABC11TV.com.
North Carolina's first African-American